Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. As I mentioned to you guys before, we're getting ready for jazz season. It is, well, it's not getting ready for it. It's kind of basically upon us.
I love that you created that title, Jazz Season.
No, I didn't create it, you know.
No, when I think of jazz, I think of it as something we can do all year through. I genuinely think that we have a lot of, not genuinely think, but we know that we have many, many acts that can perform any time of the year, and they will certainly be patronized because it's really something that everybody can enjoy, but we certainly have a more adult audience that looks forward to it.
Yeah, and I think they look forward to the opportunity to be able to explore the music in a different kind of way, because yes, we have great performances that happen throughout the year, but during this time, this post-carnival, Java, July, August vacation, in that period of time there are a lot of shows that are titled as jazz shows, they're named as jazz shows, and they kind of fit into that season there. Oftentimes, you know, we look at the Tobago Jazz Festival that happens. It's not happening this year, the Tobago Jazz Experience, but there are versions of jazz shows that are happening. Well, normally it kicks off with the season that kicks off with jazz artists on the greens, which tends to be the first one for the season, and then they continue throughout and navigate all of the other ones that exist and happen, and some of which we'll be chatting a little bit about this morning as we get ready to enter. Well, give you some more information about the season, give you some more information about some of the things that you can add to your calendar, like one this coming Saturday.
That's right. We're talking about the Kaiso Jazz Experience. And this morning, to tell me more about it, events producer Dennis Ramdin joins us on the Now Morning Show. Good morning and welcome, sir.
Good morning, good morning. Thanks for having us.
It is an absolute pleasure because, yes, the us means that we will be having our performer give us a little bit of a sneak in the near future, I hope.
Yeah.
But we are getting ready to add another jazz event to the calendar, and I wondered, what was the inspiration behind this one? What made you say, let's do this?
Well, the biggie here is the interpretation of Black Stallions tunes, some of his songs, by one David Michael Rudder.
Big names.
And David and Andy got together and started talking. So I will let Andy give you that backstory and that story
of how it came to be.
But I could share with you some details of the show, which is this weekend. It is Saturday, the 30th of March.
Mark your calendars.
Glorious Saturday. And I have 2 tickets in my hand here that are prize tickets.
Oh, really?
Because we've been selling well all week, and so people can pick up their tickets at Island E-Tickets, which is online, Island E-Tickets. And they can also pick up their tickets at Häagen-Dazs across Trinidad, West Mall, Ellerslie, Häagen-Dazs West Mall, Ellerslie Plaza, as well as Trin City and Price Plaza in Chaguanas. So that's where they get their tickets. The show starts promptly at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Gates open at 6. And at the Songforge is if people are not familiar with the venue, it's near Proman Starlift. You turn down Mokorapo Road near the Mokorapo West Secondary School.
That's right.
So, place, date, time.
And major acts in terms of David Rudder. And I love how you casually said, you know, Andy and David were talking. But it's not that we have the pleasure of Andy Narell in our presence all the time. And as much as you are setting up Andy, I definitely want that backstory. And we want a little bit of a sample of the sweet steel pan. Now, a lot of people may not be familiar with the name altogether. But this is a man who has played pan for decades, heart and soul into the instrument, and even performed, well, you know what, I should learn to tell the story, at least through pan. And I love that he has his pan sticks in cases and stuff. He is ready to go.
Okay.
It is making sure that we pay homage to our musical instrument, our national instrument, from a different perspective, if you will. So good morning and welcome, Andy.
Good morning, thanks.
That was a super quick setup. Good job. It'll be a lot smoother when you get ready to take the stage on Soundforge, and perhaps you can tell people a little bit or describe to people a little bit the inspiration behind this concert and what we can expect from you.
Yeah, well, actually it was the initiative came from Anthony Smart, who came over to Paris to see my band play over there. I have bands all over the world.
And Paris is just one of them.
I'm based half the year in Paris, and I have great bands over there that are all musicians from the Caribbean. And my band features Johnny McPherson, who's from Cuba, and Jean-Philippe Fanfan, who's from Guadeloupe, and Régis Thérèse, who's from Martinique. And we've come here to play, but we're doing this whole show. David Rudder and I are doing a project where we're trying to bring back all Black Stalin's music, and we're going to do a whole album of his music rearranged with David interpreting. And so we decided to do it live, and we're doing like the recording project with a big band with drums and 2 percussion and piano and guitar and 5 horns and background singers. On location at Soundforge. We're doing all that at Soundforge, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we have Alexis Barrow from Cuba, who's also sitting in with the band, and Terry Shaw, and who's played in my band before here. And so we're going to go from a quartet to a septet, and we're going to go to a 15-piece group for David, and we have Leandra opening the show. And
an incredible performance it promises to be.
I'm looking forward to it. It's really going to be something special. This is the first time we're doing the Black Stalin repertoire live, and David and I have been working on it for this past year as a recording project. But and here we get to premiere it live in Trinidad.
I think that's fitting. I mean, Black Stalin, David Rudder, icons of the soil, and our national instrument, it only makes sense. But this is just one part of some of the incredible things that you've done in your career, Andy. And I think that in terms of the concerts, it will certainly showcase that. But will there be other projects that we can look forward to in the near future? So after this Trinidad soil, which is the next location that you head to?
Well, I'm just always on the move. I'm doing a lot of concerts with different people and teaching. When I go back from here, I go back to St. Lucia, where I live for half the year, and for 1 week. And then I'm going to go play concerts in Guadeloupe and St. Martin, and then I'm going to California to work with a university steel band, and I'll be teaching all week and playing a concert
so
there.
then you caught them in the nick of time.
Yes, yes.
And then, yeah, well,
because we don't know what next you will touch this soil.
Upcoming gigs in Europe and in
Wow.
South Africa, and just I keep staying busy, you know.
Andy is the
always
most
working.
published pan man.
And that's the thing, right?
You know, I say published.
Well,
Published is the right word?
I don't know, but I have a lot of records out. Is
Right.
what he means. I have about 20 albums out.
Not by a little bit either.
Now, those 2 tickets that you're holding on to, Dennis, are we
Yes.
going to give them away to a lucky caller this morning?
I think that's a brilliant idea.
All right,
I
so
think
that
that's a
you've heard
brilliant
them,
idea.
you know that you love the music.
Make it happen, yeah. Let me give you so you
He's
can.
like, it's not my responsibility anymore. You know that you love the music. You know it's going to be an incredible performance where we are going to immortalize icons on our national instrument. So if you call us up right now, you have the chance to win 2 tickets to what will be an incredible show so that you can hear Andy Narell perform on steel pan with the accompaniment of so many other incredible acts. Now, Andy, I've been teasing it all morning long, but you feel like we can get a little actual performance? A little sample, if you will?
Well, no, I just kind of set them up there so you can look at them.
We're going to take the caller from Chagonas first, just in case they have anything they want to say. It's Chagonas, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I know you were listening on and you're looking forward to these 2 tickets to head down to Soundforge on Saturday. I just want to ask one simple question.
Sure.
Can you name one of the acts that will be performing, or persons rather, that will be performing alongside Andy Narell?
Etienne Charles.
He's not going to be there. No, he's on the record, but he's not going to be there Saturday
I'm
night.
sorry,
We have Alexis
Chagonas.
Barrow on trumpet.
Rather.
But we do have another trumpeter, so I do appreciate that you know it's a trumpeter. But that wasn't the correct answer.
good guess.
So we're going to give somebody else a chance, if we will?
Yes, yes.
And we're giving them the pair, yes?
Yes.
All right, so we'll wait for our next caller. You want to hold on to them for a second?
Hold on to them for the culture now, boy.
And in that case, you know what? We will get a caller from Woodbrook, or give the caller from Woodbrook a chance to win. Good morning, Woodbrook. Woodbrook, good morning. Woodbrook, you could walk across. But clearly they are getting some trouble on the phone.
Light, yes.
So Woodbrook is on the line, no? The call dropped, and rather than keep any more suspense going, Andy, will you please? The sounds of Andy Narell. And of course, the Andy Narell group will be performing live this Saturday at 7 p.m. They head over to Sound Forge. We're making sure that your glorious Saturday is even more glorious. And right now, I know we have one last chance for a caller to win 2 tickets to the show. So do we have Tunapuna on the line this morning? Tunapuna, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I'm not hearing Tunapuna.
Yes, hello. Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
After that sweet, sweet sound of Silpan, I know that you're ready to tell me who else is going to be on the cast as we get ready to head to Soundforge on Saturday. Name one other person.
David Rodell.
Easy like that. You won yourself 2 tickets. Please stay on the line as we're sending you straight off. Thank you for calling. And thank you to Dennis, the event producer, Dennis Ramneen, for creating such a beautiful event that we can head to on glorious Saturday. Andy, we caught you in the nick of time.
And thank you for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. Until you jet off again, thank you for joining us this morning.
Pleasure, thanks.
Happy Easter and congratulations to our caller from Tunapuna.
And that was Black Stalin music, by the way.
Kaiso Gone Dread.
Of course,
Yes.
Kaiso Gone Dread to close off the Now Morning Show segment. Your first one, giving you a little bit of add to your calendar, if you will. We've got another coming up after these messages, so stick around, guys. We continue.
Try with a federation.